Good morning, everyone. Welcome aboard. Joseph James here. It's August 25th, 2010. Here's your live trading recap brought to you guys by theschooltrade.com. We had another wonderful day here in the room this morning, guys. Before we talk about the trades we took today, spent all day on Crude this morning. I want to remind you guys about the blog. Now, we have a brand new section on the blog called Trade Room Resources. You want to make sure you spend some time. If you're on the blog right now, in the upper right-hand corner, Trade Room Resources, guys, there is everything listed there, well organized. You can find everything you need there, guys. Don't forget, use the search box, right? Search for any topic you guys want there. We've got live support as well as YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and then you get the follow me button. If you want to follow the blog, by following the blog, you get every single new trade call. We called the 50-tick winner on Crude this morning. Did you see that trade? If you didn't, follow the blog. Join the newsletter. That way you have everything real time when it's posted for you. All right, had a great day today. 2, 4, 6 total trades. We got off to a big start this morning. We'll talk more about that later on. 8:30 jobless claims out Thursday morning. Got the whole party started. 156 ticks. We gave back a little bit towards the end of the morning. Things started to slow down a little bit. But we were aware of that slowdown coming. So we were kind of sitting on hands about 11 o'clock here waiting for the market to come to an end. 156 ticks, 1560. That brings our weekly total now, guys, over 580 ticks for the week. 5850 for the week. And, of course, 23,000 for the month. Guys, 23,000 for the month of August. Guys, if you're still in the fence of membership, this is only going to get better in the month of September, guys. We get a price increase coming September 1. Don't be sitting on the fence for much longer, guys. Nothing worse than missing out on a great opportunity right now. These markets are giving us plenty of opportunity every day, and I'm really looking forward to when these summertime doldrums pass and we get back into some regular price action come after Labor Day. So we got 130,000 for the year so far. What's the most important thing that happened today? Well, of course, we had 8:30 jobless claims this morning. 8:30, Thirsty Thursday, right? We're getting ready for the weekend. Jobless claims out. Came in better than expected. We had that big drop last week. Came in better than expected this week. So we've really kind of had this sideways range of jobless claims numbers. Obviously, summertime markets, we're not seeing very many changes right now. So that'll change come fall. But 8:30, we had that catalyst that got the market moving. What I did was I looked for a scalp first. So I opened up my 4-range chart. Now, of course, 4-range, 8-range, 89 tick, right? A 1-minute, a 2-minute chart. These are all examples of these scalping time frames. So I opened up my scalping time frame, and we looked at a level of support that was right in my way for a short on Crude. So what did I do? I slowed it down. I looked at my 13 range, and I noticed right away, wait a second, we've got a perfect position on the 13 range. I took my first 2 trades in the 13 range. They were both big winners, 67 ticks, 26 ticks. So we were up almost 90 ticks within the first 20 minutes of the day. Then all I had to do, right, was sit back and relax and wait for the best patterns to come our way. Now that obviously can be easier said than done, right? Sometimes when we get off to a big start like this, we'll start self-sabotaging, right? I got all this money in my account. What's a loss or two? But before long, you've given back 80 of those 90 ticks. So we had to be patient, but at least this morning, though, we had a really easy job getting into a couple big winning trades, and we could sit back, relax, and be patient waiting for the best patterns the rest of the morning, especially in the summertime markets when we know you got to get in early, make your money while the volume's there, and then get out early right before that volume drops off. Now, here's what we saw on Crude. We spent all day today on Crude, everything on Crude this morning. Now, let's start off first with my slower time frame. Now, my slower time frame, as always, right, on the left side of your screen here, the slower time frame is going to give me a great idea of where the best opportunity is going to be. So slower time frame, the big picture, it's going to show me where to be looking for trades. I'm not going to get the specific entry locations on my slow time frame. So here we are, and of course on the slow time frame, we noticed that 72.54 was what I call the pivot. Now, this is not your pivots like you're used to hearing pivots being used. What I mean by this, though, is that we're now going to be buyers above 54 and sellers below 54. And you can see here we have some double tops here. That defines the range below us. Okay, then all the way up here to 74 up top, that's the range above us. So we're going to buy above 54s. We're going to sell below 54s. All right, and we also noticed that there was an area here right around 73.60 that we wanted to be careful around. Okay, so around the 60s here, right where we're trading at the open, we needed to be careful. We had that trend line there, and you can see here it got pretty chopped up. Okay, so again, be careful around the 60s, buy the 54s, and then sell below the 54s, right? That was what we initially looked at here on crude. But now, once we find our levels here, let's now zoom in on our fast chart. And here we are now, lower right-hand corner on my fast chart. Now we noticed a channel, right? One of the things you'll always see here, guys, in a slow summertime market is the use of a channel. So of course, when we see a channel like this, we're going to buy the lows, we're going to sell the highs, right? I treat a channel the exact same way that I treat a sideways market. And we talked about that today in our training. We spent about half an hour today talking about the many ways to trade a channel, trade a wedge pattern, right? Trade a sideways market. So here we are on my 4 range chart. And like I said, I began looking for a scalp here. Now look right here. What do we see? The high of day. One second here. We've got the high of day right here. Okay, so there's my high of day, 76. Got the high of day right here. So naturally, at the high of day, I'm always looking to what? Sell the highs. Absolutely. We sell the highs, whether it be the high of day or whether it be the high of the range or the high of the week. Whenever I'm at the highs, I'm looking to sell. So naturally now, I have a 2-step, right? That's the goal. Break below that swing low for a 2-step pattern short. But what do you see right here? What is that? That's called support. And so, of course, this little bit of support here, we know in the summertime markets, remember, support and resistance, what makes summertime trading so difficult? What was that again? Lack of consistency. So we don't know if this support level is going to hold or not. It's a summertime market. It's before 9 o'clock, so it's really, really early in the morning. And so I'm concerned that support level may hold just because there isn't very much going on right now. Slow speed, not much, right? Not many sellers. So I'm concerned that this support level is going to hold. So what do? I skip the scalp, and now I'm looking for a trade pattern somewhere down below.